This road was rough, real rough.
Horrible. Very horrible.
It's very bad. It's bad, bad, bad.
That road, I think that was one of the worst road you can think of. Patches, holes, patches. Imagine my vehicle every time I drive in that. Rubbers cutting, arms is bluguduk, bluguduk, bluguduk.
Over the past few years, the Larishoes Road has fallen into a state of severe disrepair. Recognizing the need for urgent intervention, Construction and Industrial Equipment Limited was commissioned 3 years ago to design and estimate the cost of reconstructing this 2.2-kilometer stretch. After years of deliberation, the project received official approval and construction work finally commenced on December 17, 2024.
We have milled the road, remove soft spots, fill them up, mill the road, cement stabilize it with about 3% cement. So what it does is the material itself actually gets really hard because it's an actually good material on its own. Once we've done that, we have used it and opened the road a little bit because it was originally 5.4 meters. We are going to be paving it 6 meters.
According to Renault, the increase in width of the road significantly reduces the risk of accidents while also enhancing water runoff to prevent erosion and extend the lifespan of the asphalt. The broader dimensions further contribute to a cleaner, more organized appearance, elevating the road's overall aesthetic appeal. Remarkably, just over 20 days into the project, 80% of the road has already been resurfaced, a feat that raises the question: how is a single company able to execute such an ambitious undertaking in such a short time frame?
Actually, it's organization and planning. So in terms of planning, we had everything laid out as to what we're going to do and how we are going to do it. In terms of the material, because I have all the material, I can work on weekends, I can work late. I have the equipment for trucking, I have all the equipment necessary, and I don't have to really depend on anyone else that I have to wait on. So to execute and make it happen can happen much, much faster with us. Because of the length of the road, you would have realized that we're working on 5-6 different activities at the same time. So when we were cleaning one section, once that section was done, we were already milling it while the other section was cleaning. And that's how it continued. So we're not doing one activity at a time, we're doing 5-6 activities at a time. So the speed of the job goes a lot faster.
Comparatively, the construction of the Millennium Highway and the Soufrière Road has been fraught with construction challenges and delays, causing significant inconvenience to the motoring public.
It has a lot to do with the consultancy. Who's the consultants? Who are the supervisors? Who are the managers of the project? In terms of most projects that you see, there's always an external consultant. And when you have an external consultant, what happens is the consultants are the one who determine what you do, when you do, how you do. My history tells me that consultants do everything possible to extend the job. And it's because they get paid by the month. So they get paid by time, while the contractors get paid by work done. So it is in their interest to always extend the job and create as many problems as they possibly can for the contractor, because they get paid anyway once the job is finished. So if it's finished in short time, they get less pay. So it's in their interest to extend it as much as they want.
Renault Kajada's company, despite being vertically integrated, engaged community workers and service providers on this project.
Every community I work in, I try to give people from the community work. So you would have recognized that I have some trucks working that are not my trucks. And the only reason is because we must give back to the community.
Road resurfacing is executed in multiple phases. The Beausejour-Groslay Road was originally a 2.5-meter road. In 2024, it was expanded to 6 meters, regulated and left to settle. This, Renault says, is a strategic quality control measure.
In a lot of instances, when we do a road, we put what we call a regulating layer at the top of it. After we've done the regulating, we leave it for 3-4 months for it to show up any failures. Then we come in, we repair it, and then we overlay. So if you look at the final overlay of the works that we do, you would realize they last a very long time. So come middle of February, it should be good enough, and we will go and give it a final layer. By that time, the likelihood of seeing failures coming up in a long time is very, very, very unlikely.
The 2.2-kilometer Larishoes roadworks and landscaping are expected to be completed by the end of January 2025.